to you. Let me go to Comrade Chidi. If you can hear me, so we've seen the restructuring taking place, and the fact that Mr. President fired 5 ministers and hired 7. And we are talking about reducing the cost of governance. Do you think that he has reduced the cost of governance by this act of firing 5 and then hiring 7? Although we've seen him saying that the number of vehicles for every minister will just be 3, not more than that, and all that. Do you think that will suffice? That will actually bring about reducing the cost of governance?
Anyway, when we talk about reducing the cost of governance, it does not have to go directly to the point of hiring or firing ministers. What Nigerians need when you talk about reducing the cost of governance, it is direct. Cut down the cost of all public office holders. It is not just hiring and firing ministers. Yes, I agree that it is long overdue for him to hire or fire a minister, because so many of these ministers are not performing. We have been crying for this, but I still don't see the areas, the ministers and areas where he has hired are not the ones directly pinching Nigerians. We know most of these areas where you have ministers who are underperforming, and their underperformance is actually pinching Nigerians. This is not actually cutting governance. But I also agree at some point that it is indeed cutting, because he said there are whatever is being pruned down, a number of vehicles, motorcades and all that. But it literally does not actually confer legitimacy on the issue of bringing down the cost of governance. No, it doesn't. What Nigerians need is more than hiring and firing ministers.
Okay, thank you so much. Now, again, the issue of creation of Ministry of Regional Development. And under that ministry, we have the Niger Delta Development Commission, the Northeast, Southeast, Southwest, and Northeast Development Commission. So, of course, you can see that on the screen. So, what is your take? But I didn't see North Central. Perhaps because Abuja is already in the North Central, and all the development that is needed in the North Central is already being seen in the federal capital. That is why there is no North Central there. I don't know. So, what is your take on the Ministry of Regional Development?
The Ministry of Regional Development is actually a welcome development, because all our regions need to develop equally. I saw when the Southeasterners were jubilating over the creation of Southeast Development Commission, not knowing that they first showed them that sign so that they can jubilate. Every other part of the country is getting the same developmental commission at the same time. So you see the scam there, but it's okay. I quite agree that all the parts of the country needs to develop evenly. So if there is any region that is not having any of its development commission, let the president also create it for them and let it run simultaneously and transparently. Not this one that will be created at the front. Money will be allocated at the front at the same time, then it will go through the back door. That is my take on this. It's a welcome development, and we thank Mr. President for this, but still let the right thing be done completely and equitably.
All right, thank you so much, comrade. Yeah, so go ahead.